Hey guys, welcome to the ranch. Just spotted some moose across the tracks here, so we'll fire up the drone and go scout it out because there's not only the moose, there are also some deer and some cute little coyotes hanging out. So let's go check things out. Fun fact, this is the second time recording this because this is the first time I've ever done a voiceover. I've never played with this before. And it didn't record the first time. So, much frustrated. I'm doing this again. So anyways, here we go. You guys can see them in kind of the upper middle left area. Two big dark blobs. Those are the valley cows, aka my moose. These guys popped up New Year's Day. My wife excitedly called me. She's like, hey, come over here. Got something cool. And it was moose. We proceeded to watch them for quite a while. Then a train rolled through, and they must have been fresh in the valley because the train spooked them, and they kind of took off a little bit. And then I was like, wait a second. I forgot a drone, and I haven't used it in a long time. So I dusted it off, got it updated, and batteries charged up and stuff, and took it out, and went and found them. And that was a few days ago. And I thought today, Saturday morning, let's go check it out, see if they're still around, because they're so cool. I love moose. They're so majestic. And they're still here, so maybe they're hanging out for a while. Maybe this is their home. They're obviously not as bothered by the train or by my drone. Oh, they're so cool. And they're huge. They are way more visible than the deer that I'm about to show you next. Let's see here. There they are, right in the middle of the screen. They're cute. That's three. There's like a ton of them. I'll pan over here and you'll see a whole pile more going up the valley. There's some in the trees. These are whitetail. Yeah, look at them all. Little cuties. Little cuties. They're cute when it's minus 30 today, minus 30 Celsius, which even if you convert it to Fahrenheit, it's freaking cold. And they ball up in like little balls in the trees at the base of a tree. So I'm flying over and you see those little blobs. That's deer. I zoomed in a couple times and yeah, they're super cute. Anyways, we got these little pack of coyotes that I saw. It's a rock. Where are we here? There it is. There he is. There's three of them though, and they scuttled around the river from the south. I saw them from my window. They scuttled over, and spooked some deer, and actually chased after the deer a little bit. But then they gave up pretty quickly, and then they hung up by this spot. And then I was thinking, why? I was looking for my binoculars earlier, so I saw this. But I was checking it out, and I thought, what are they doing? And then as I'm zooming in here, kind of circling, getting closer, I'm like, well, they've been pretty interesting. They've been at the spot actually for about 20 minutes at this point. Because after that, I went and got the drone out and took off and all that kind of stuff. And I'm getting in here. I'm actually thinking that there's a deer carcass in there, and that's what they're all interested in. So I'm getting closer, coming in for a bit more of a look. And yeah, like, why is that? Is it a deer? Is it? I quickly realized that it is not, but they're so cute. Little valley dogs. They don't seem to be much bothered by the drone. It's just a little a DJI Mini 3 Pro, which is awesome. Super awesome. Getting closer. I didn't mean to bug them, but I just wanted to see what that thing was. And then, boom, it's another coyote curled up like a little cinnamon bun. Super cute. Super cute. Anyways, now at this point, I'll leave them alone. And we'll go check on the other guys. Yeah, such cute little guys. I don't often see the coyotes. I've been noticing them just the last week where I've actually seen them out in the wild. I'll catch them on the cameras by the house, but that'll be like in the middle of the night. They'll come roll through the yard, just walk through. I'll see one or two, but it's such a cool spot. And there the moose. Do a quick flyby again, and then we'll continue up our way up the valley and show you guys a little bit more and share a couple cool stories that have happened recently. So, man, they are just, they're so cool. Frick, I love that there's a moose literally 200 feet from my deck. It's awesome. And they're the deer, and the moose are so much bigger than the deer and so much darker too. They really stand out. Look at all those guys. So cute. It's fun to look at all the tracks as well. They have their own little network. And then my tracks, because I roll through here with the razor. I got a razor. I've got a fun little setup for my winter maintenance and stuff. It's a very unconventional setup. I don't have a proper plow or nothing yet. I haven't needed it yet, knock on wood, but we'll get one eventually. But in the meantime, I got a pretty neat setup I'll do a video on. But but part of it is my razor with some just crazy snow tires that have just allowed me to go anywhere, even with a foot of snow or more in a lot of these spots in this valley here. It's been awesome to drive through here and explore and see all this in person. There's a lot of elevation changes, about 200 feet from the riverbed to the top of the valley rim. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good elevation change and a lot going on. So anyways, looking around here, the river, I didn't see any more animals. However, we had a cougar very recently. There are a lot of cougars in this valley. Actually, you can see there's a fence line coming up here. If you look, so we're in the north quarter right now, but so to the south of where all the trees are, but kind of where the trees end, and you got that more open field there. That's our neighbor's land, and they had a trail camera near that fence line, and this was October. They sent me a shot from that trail cam. It was a big, beefy, adult male cougar, like just stocky, huge cougar, and just beautiful though. And it's kind of freaky, but like they're in this valley network, and this valley network is known for having a pretty, it's distributed across the width, several hundred kilometers, but there's a lot of cougar in this area. This is not the highest concentration in the province. That'd be a little bit further over, but this is the next highest concentration is in this valley network. So pretty cool. And there were bears in the summer as well. There was a black bear and her cub. Never saw those, but just saw trails very close to the house. Even in our back little area, there was some scat and stuff that was pretty fresh. So that was cool. Lots going on in this valley. There was freshwater otters further south, just about a mile and a half away. Great horned owls. I didn't see them recently, but they are in our trees in one of our coulees. There was a pair of those. They're pretty cool too. There's the cube. That's a cool little, we'll do a separate video on that at some point, but that was a project by the local university, a specific neat kind of project that was done decades ago, and it's just been in here. So you see my trails from the razor. That thing gives her. It's awesome being in here. Such fun trail riding. But it's a very overgrown section of land. Buddy and I have to do a lot more work to get a good network of trails cleared out, but right now she works, and that's our house back in there. Anyways, we'll take one last look at the animals here. Those are the moose, those two blobs. See if you can pick out any deer in there. The yotes seem to have moved on. We'll do a quick flyover of the yard, and we'll take the drone in for a landing. So it's this is our slice of paradise. Continuing on with the cougar story, though, that barn you see in about the middle of the camera there, that big old barn with the open door, that's how I leave it, generally speaking. I got my old car in there and a couple just random things. And this was mid-August. And I was like, I'm going to go check on the car. Just, I don't know. It was my old 300ZX from when I was 17. Still have it in there. Collecting dust. But, yeah, walked in, checked it out, turned, my jaw dropped, and I got goosebumps. There was a half-eaten dead deer, obviously dead, half-eaten deer dragged in the back corner. And I got a video of it. I'll do a separate video on that because it was pretty wild. But, man, I was like, holy crap. So that was interesting. That would be, again, signs of the cougar. So, and I did see one actually last New Year's Eve when I was out hiking as well. But anyways, I'll take her in. You guys can see my roof, desperate need of shingles. That'll be coming this coming spring. See ya.